Right. Good morning. How are you this morning? All right. What I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to make sure that my Facebook is up and running. And if I can't see myself, then I know you can't see me. Morning. All right. What I'm doing right now. All right. There I am. Just wanted to make sure I was live. And as we can see, I am live. So I am good to go. Uh, Lighting is maximal. Wrong side to face is that side over there. See if I can turn a little bit. There you go. All right, just got to make sure I got my good side. All right, it is welcome to Boss Tuesday. I'm your host Jay Early, and we're going to go ahead and get started on our topic for today. All right, so first of all, what did I do here? My thing moved on me. Okay, there it is. All right, gotta have your notes. No notes, no show. All right, so first of all, I'm gonna start out with an affirmation for today. Now, I do these every morning and night, okay? Because the way I look at it, if you don't have your affirmations down tight, then you have a serious problem for today, okay? Because things are not gonna work out right for you. So affirmations are very important. In fact, I'll be doing a whole program. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do a program or I'm gonna do it in one of my training sessions on just affirmations itself. All right, because believe it or not, I've been using them for years. Affirmations do work. All right, so number one, I'm so happy and grateful to have you here watching me this morning and anyone that you might share this with. That's my number one. Very important. Every morning, I am so happy and grateful just to wake up and that my family is here well and healthy. Very important for me. Okay, so I don't know what yours are, but I've got about 7 to 10 of them that I normally go through every morning and night, and the message is definitely out there. I know that the universe, which is God, has heard it and is well on its way. So let's do this. What we got next? Very important that I've always liked to do in the past, and I'm going to do it here also, is of course, I always have a quote for today. This one I really like. Excuse me. This one caught my eye, and I want to share this with you. It says, and this is from Thomas Jefferson, nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. So now, since we're talking about success, I mean, what does that tell you right there? Okay. It tells you that you have the power to succeed or fail right here between your ears. Okay. So I want you to understand that right from the beginning. When I do my training tonight, I'm doing training, well, I'll say tonight, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why do I say that? Because for me, that's really 6 p.m. for me here in Europe, right? But 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to do my first training. I'll be doing trainings Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And Saturday, we'll probably do it a little bit earlier in the morning on Saturdays, okay? Right now, I'm going to keep it at the same time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's probably good for everybody. Because remember this is what I like about Facebook. A lot of my viewers will see this in replay form. But for those of you who are up having that first morning cup of coffee, again, I thank you for taking the time out of your busy morning just to sit here and talk with me for a while. Here's something that I want to try to make clear to you. We're going to talk about the one thing that a lot of people don't like to talk about, and that's money. Now, money, and today, in this day and age, I can say money and the lack of it, okay? And what we need to do to earn it. because as we can see, the traditional job is fading. By the way, if you want to type in comments, I think you got to make sure that you clip that. There's a thing there for StreamYard that you got to give them permission so I can see whatever comments you might write. And I got my telephone here in front of me, so I'll check it periodically that I can actually see what you've actually written for me to comment on. But what I was about to say is that we're going to talk about money, the lack of it, and how you can earn it. Now, what I was about to say is that we're seeing before us since February last year, and this virus that's, I'll say, has changed the world economy, has forced a lot of us to actually work from home. Okay? Now, here's the cool thing about working from home. I've been full-time online since 2012. And the only thing I needed to do my job was my laptop and this little thing right here. Okay? My little Android. Now, some people, of course, y'all like Apple. And I think Apple's overpriced, but that's another story. We'll do that on another show. I'm not even going to talk about that. I don't want to insult you Apple users, because I know y'all are diehard. All right? Just like during my career when I had to drive on the Autobahns for my living, and I'm talking about for about 15, almost 20 years, I believe that an Audi A8 was the best car. All right? Excuse me. I have allergies, and sometimes this time of year you get a dry throat. So I believe an Audi A8 Quattro was the best car for the road. Now, it's the same thing with mobile phones. There's a lot of people out there that believe that your Apple compares to my Audi. So that's why I say I'm not going to get into that. If you like your Apple, I get along very well with my Android as long as it gets the job done. My point is that I've been since 2012 full-time online. Actually came online in 2008 when I first came online. Only part-time, just playing around a couple hours a day because I was still had a full-time career. And then when I gave up my full-time career, then what I did was I came online full-time. And I've had a lot of fun, met some awesome people, still friends with people from way back in 2008. Sometimes I could just get a phone call and somebody will just call and say, how you doing? Now, here's the thing. When we talk about making money online, it's something that's very important that I want everybody to understand right now. And I even went and looked up the definition of it just to be able to make it clear, is for your success, you got to take in a word, and it's called why. Or actually, I should add something to that. Success actually comes down to your why. Okay, so it's actually two words, your why. But what I did to have some fun is I went out, and forgive me for looking to my left like this, but I don't have one of those fancy boards with all my notes in front of me. They're to my left, okay? I looked up the definition of the word why. And I guarantee you a number of people have not taken the time to do that. And you're going to be shocked when I tell you this, right? When you look up the definition of the word why, it actually says for what? For what reason, cause, or purpose. And then it also says for what? I'm sorry. I just wrote the same thing twice. Woo! When you do this live, you can't go back and change it. There's another sentence that's supposed to be there, and I bet I don't have that pulled up right now. But there's a double definition. But in reality, your why is your what, and then of course your what reason, and your what purpose. And this is what your why forms from. Okay, and I think that's very important because a lot of us, I got it here. I'm sorry, I did find it. What is your why? Your why is your purpose, who you are, your cause, what you stand for, and your belief. All this brings about your why. So a lot of times, people might ask you, well, why did you decide to marry that young lady? Okay. Or why did you decide to take that job? Because a lot of times when we take a job, that why could be that we really like what we're doing. Or in most cases, in 90% of the cases, people who have jobs, it is the reason. Okay. Now, being live, I just heard my phone go off. Okay. All right. So that's very important to understand. It's not always going to be cut clear that a person, when you see them working a job, that was their the number one why was that they liked that job. Because I know a lot of people that are working at fast food places, and definitely they do not like their job. Now, there's some example, they go into McDonald's and their goal is to go up that chain, right? To actually get into management and maybe one day own their own, right? So they are actually goal orientated. But the majority are not. They're just trying to make some extra money to be able to pay off some extra bills, put extra money in the house to get together a down payment on a car, pay off old taxes. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reason for that why. So your why is very important in business, because if you're not in business for the right reasons, then you're not going to make it. You are destined to fail 100%. Okay, so I want to make that kind of clear to everyone. When you go into a business, you got to make sure that your why for joining that business is very clear, right? Oh yeah, before I forget, sorry, I didn't mean to change subjects on you, but this note just popped up in front of me. You see right across the bottom there about joining my Facebook group. Well, tonight we're going to have our first training. Well, I shouldn't say tonight. Tonight, my time, your time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have our first training. And the topic tonight is going to be why start a business. So that's why I kind of went this way today. And that means I can't go too much into it. You're going to have to be on the inside of the group to be able to get that training. And remember, I'm going to be doing training 3 nights a week. In case some of you have forgot the reason why I'm doing the training, I'm going to pull up my little chart here. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to share with my little share button. Okay. There's my share button right there. Hold on just a second. Share screen. That's right. I'm telling you what I'm doing, so don't make no mistake. Okay. This is why. Okay. And you've probably seen this flyer around somewhere. If not, you will. And when you see it, do me a favor, be sure to share it. Okay. Because what I'm doing, I'm sharing with you a lot of value that I have picked up being online since 2008, full-time since 2012. That's 9 years by itself. And anyone can tell you who's in network marketing, you don't start out knowing it all. Okay, so I'm going to try to cut your learning curve by giving you the training that I received, right? And believe it or not, when you talk about attraction marketing or branding yourself, it can be as small as having the right background or the right cover photo on your Facebook profile, okay? Or having the right text in your About Me section. All those little things, they play a part in people being able to, number one, find you, find out something about you, so they can make a decision as to whether they want to be in business with you. So we're going to talk about how to brand you, attraction marketing, how to increase your Facebook engagement. Because if you're making posts and no one's seeing those posts, it's like you going to work 5 days a week and not getting paid. And then that's no fun at all, right? Okay, so no one wants to do that. So then, of course, we also have a 10K blueprint. I have a couple of businesses that I suggest people to go into in order to be able to build up. Number one, and I'm a very strong believer in this, is residual income. There's a lot of businesses out there nowadays, and most of them are built around you continuing to find new people, you continuing to make sales every day, right? That's what it comes down to. All right. I'm from old school. When I first came online, most companies, I'd probably say 90% of them were residual income companies. It was like you do the work once and you get paid forever. As long as the person is still getting that product or service from you, then of course you get paid, right? So what you're doing is you're building up an income that can actually replace your job. That's what it's about. This is just to give you a quick lesson. So do this. That way I can go ahead and stop sharing. It's important that you go ahead and join my group, jump on this training, and when you find that you're getting value from this, that you tell somebody else about it. Okay? I just saw something. Let me see if this works. Hey, well, that is a strange. Hello, Bobby. I just saw my old friend Bobby. I haven't seen Bobby in a while. And hello, Miss K, Miss Beauty K TV. Okay, all right. So, I'm seeing this because I'm on YouTube, LinkedIn, and several other places. This is what I love about StreamYard, but I'm not going to do an advertising for them right now. So look, here's the deal. Because I told you when I came on, I didn't want to stay on more than about 15 to 20 minutes. And I got started about 5 minutes late. If there's something that you feel that you want to talk about in the morning with me, hey, just drop me a line, right? One of my big things, of course, and I think I'm going to talk about that tomorrow morning on Wednesday, which is hump day, all right? I'm talking about time management. Time management. A lot of us are not really into that. So jump on the training tonight, and we're going to go a little bit deeper into your why and how it's tied to your success. Okay? I'm going to shoot out, go out here. We have sunshine. We have sunshine. In fact, tomorrow morning, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I take a picture of some of that beautiful sun. It's like 20 grad today. That's probably about your upper 70s in Germany. And beautiful weather, beautiful day outside. We will be also, I'm going to be doing Let's Talk from some different locations. Not always sitting here in my office. I want to get outside. I just can't have my complete setup there when I do it like that. But that's my goal, is to get out of here and go to a castle or something and do a shoot from there. We got some beautiful spots even around the town I live in. Heidelberg is just up the road from me. So this spring and summer, we're going to have a lot of fun right here on Let's Talk About It. Again, if there's something you want to talk about, drop it in the comments and we'll definitely discuss it. All right. So those of you that are going to join me on the training, remember again, that's J Seven Figure Club. That's the name of my group. Just go ahead and go there, put it in the search on Facebook, and I'll definitely welcome you into the group. And I'll see you on the training. If not, I'll see you tomorrow on Hump Day. Remember, this is Boss Tuesday. So if you're not a boss, be working towards one. God bless. I will see you. Love you.